So my name is Tim Chi. I'm the CEO of WeddingWire, and I was one of the co-founders. There were actually 4 co-founders in total. My job here is really to help set the strategy and the vision for our company, to hire and retain great talent. So the idea for WeddingWire was born out in 2005. I was engaged to be married to my now wife. And we were planning, we were living in Boston at the time, planning, she is Canadian, and we were planning a wedding in Toronto. And at that time we happened to be moving down and relocating to Washington, D.C. And so for myself, what ended up happening is we had to fly to Toronto for these quick day or weekend jaunts, really to meet all our vendors and potential vendors and execute on planning the wedding. And as someone with a technology background, we really started thinking, how can we create a marketplace? How can we create a business that really helps facilitate the portion of wedding planning where you're actually just trying to get things done. Like many folks out there, when you don't have, a tool online, or if you didn't know about a tool online on how to do your seating charts, you figure out how to make it work. And a really popular way of doing it at the time, again, this was back in 2005, was to take paper plates and lay them out and write everyone's name on a Post-it and, and lay out your whole seating chart and try and take a picture of it. And then you sort of had to try and communicate that in a logical way to your banquet manager. So one of the tools that we decided to work on right away was sort of a digital seating chart. It made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense to us that you should be able to take these tables and integrate it with your guest list and just drag and drop people, and then hit print and hand it over to your banquet manager. So that was one of the early tools that we developed. We have a pet guinea pig in the office, and her name is Flashlight. Flashlight was bestowed upon my household by my brother, who gave it to my 3-year-old daughter for her birthday. Unfortunately for Flashlight, my wife doesn't allow pets in the house, and so we had to relocate Flashlight, who is now, I think, officially the WeddingWire mascot. But one of the stories that I like to tell is WeddingWire is actually a true garage startup. We didn't actually locate it in our garage. My wife was kind enough to let us use our living room. But at one point, this was in 2006, prior to us launching the site fully, there was probably 8 or 9 people showing up to my house every single day, parking outside of the house. We had people on the, in the kitchen and the study, taking over the whole living room. And we ran the business literally out of my house for about a year before my wife kicked us out. We had to go find more office space. But she was a saint in terms of supporting the purpose and the mission. And I think we're on our 4th or 5th office space now since then.